If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Hey, man, we back. We got to talk attendance, man. We got average attendances for the 2022 season out. This article is thanks to 90minutes.com. Off the top of your head, who has the highest average attendance in MLS?
If I had to guess,
Yeah.
if I had to guess, I'd probably say LAFC. But then, yeah, I'd probably say LAFC. What about you?
That's incorrect. It is Atlanta United FC.
God damn. How far off was I?
Very far. LAFC is in the top 10, but they
Okay.
are not in the top 5.
What's Atlanta's number?
48,946, bro.
There's no way they're putting 50,000 niggas in a stadium weekly, bro.
100%. Are you crazy? Wait. Time out. Have you been to Atlanta?
No. I actually
That's
haven't
why
been
you
to
don't
an
know.
Atlanta United
That's
game.
why
Okay.
you don't know. That's why you don't know. I've been there 4, 5, 6, 7 times, and every time that bitch was 50,000.
Okay.
It didn't matter what day of the week, who they was playing, they put up 50,000 easy, bro. They love soccer, and you know that I always have a soft spot for Atlanta because they actually market to Black people.
Yeah.
And that is the difference. They don't ignore half their population, and it shows in their attendance.
That's that Arthur Blank, man. Like,
Mhm.
Arthur Blank, whether it was with the Falcons or like with Atlanta United, man, like, that nigga said get some cheap glizzies and some fucking cheap beer in that motherfucker.
Yo, you gotta stop saying glizzies on the pod, bro.
Why?
Because, man, we too old to be saying glizzies.
That shit's just hilarious, bro.
It is hilarious.
But
It was
man.
especially hilarious. So off topic, but I was at the golf ball and all the kids was like, yo, I'm about to go get a glizzy, bro. I was like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Get that out your vocabulary. But whatever, man.
All right. Well, Arthur Blank is well known throughout the United States, like both in the NFL and I guess the MLS now too, for having very affordable refreshments.
Yeah.
We'll say refreshments.
That's the way to go, man.
Yeah.
You want the parents to not second guess whether they can afford the whole experience. Like, all right, we can get tickets to the game. Or even if somebody give them tickets, like some other family's not going there, like, oh, I got 4 tickets to the game. But then they're thinking about, oh, I got to pay $30 for parking. I have 3 kids. That's 3 sodas and 3 whatever. Now I'm looking at $150 bill just to go to the game that I wasn't planning on going to in the first place.
Yeah.
Or you can say, families, don't worry. Please come, bring your kids, enjoy the game, get them invested in what we're doing here. Here's a 4-pack of hot dogs and sodas for $25 or whatever it is. I don't know what the number is, but it is super affordable. That is the way to go, man. Like, make this shit accessible to people and you grow in ways you can't imagine. Yeah, you didn't make the money on concessions that day, but you just sold 3 jerseys at $120 a pop or at $90 a pop. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm about to flip the script on you. Okay. Who do you think has the lowest attendance average?
Lowest attendance, Chicago.
Wow.
Hey, listen. Am I wrong?
Yeah. You're wrong.
Oh, damn. Who is it?
Inter Miami.
12,000.
Yeah. Which
Wait,
is
don't they have their own stadium now?
Yeah, but I mean, I actually kind of get it. Like, it was kind of why I thought LAFC would be higher than they were, is because like I think in major cities, like, those are destination things, right? So like if the team isn't good or isn't known for being good, like, there's other shit to do in Miami than like go to an Inter Miami game, right?
All type of debauchery in Miami.
Yeah, especially if the team's not good, right?
Right.
So like, I mean, that kind of makes sense to me. That's why I thought LA was going to be like a lot higher because like, the team's good and like, LA is winter city. But then like, also I don't know what their stadium size is. So,
Mhm.
I mean, they might be selling out at like 20, 25,000, And
Yeah.
also, I didn't know the bins was that large, bro.
Oh yeah, because it's for the Falcons, but they built it
Oh,
for both teams. So
okay.
I mean, they did everything right, bro. Like as
Yeah.
far as a business, I'm not nobody's perfect, right? It's still a business trying to make money off of you. But as far as like creating an experience that is going to be enjoyable for the Falcons fan, is going to be enjoyable for the Atlanta United fan, they did all of that right. I mean, just even the way, incorporating a proper supporter section into a football stadium, like who's thinking that far ahead, right?
Yeah.
Who's thinking like, we need to make a space that's, behind the goals, but slanted in the way that they can do this and that and the third and incorporate a tifo hoist and all of that. But we also need to think about the uprights for football and this. Like they just thought all of it out and built it into the bins. Everything's accommodated in just the right way, and it's beautiful, man. So I love going down there. NYCFC actually plays them, I believe, October 9th. I might pop down again for that game. Their attendance is spot on for what they've, built into thinking about the long term for their team. Like you said, they're at 48,946 average attendance. The league average is 20,854, bro. Like
Yeah.
they are like on a different level, just a different level.
Uh,
Rounding out the top five, we have Charlotte FC, Seattle Sounders, Nashville SC, and Toronto FC.
Those are, I mean, those are about right. I mean, I know Charlotte's an expansion team, and they play at Bank of America down there, which is also another NFL stadium, so that makes sense.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Seattle, like that's just a soccer culture.
mm-hmm.
I think Nashville plays at the Titans Stadium, right? Like,
No, they have their own stadium, bro. What are you talking about?
I don't know who has stadiums and who don't have stadiums, bro.
Yeah, Nashville built the whole joint.
Okay.
And one of so here's one of the things why it stood out to me once it was completed
Uh huh.
is they built the seats
Uh
are
huh.
like multicolored. So no
Ooh, I
matter
like
what
that.
their attendance is, it looks like full because it looks like people are sitting there.
Yeah,
It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant design from them.
I like that.
But yeah, they're doing numbers anyway. I don't know what the max capacity is, but they are putting numbers in on the board. So I love that. Toronto FC is actually surprising to me. I would not imagine that many people going, especially in this current season when they are just not very good, even though they're trending up. So I expect their numbers to take a big boost with Insigne there now and Bernardeschi, whatever.
See, that makes sense to me though. Toronto's number makes sense to me because they don't have a football team. They don't have an NFL team.
Yeah,
So
I
like
guess.
their only major sports there are like the Blue
Raptors.
Jays and the
Yeah,
Raptors. Yeah, so that makes
right.
sense to me.
Okay. And then rounding out the top 10 and 7, we have LA Galaxy, LAFC. Really? Galaxy have higher attendance average than LAFC? That's surprising.
I think that's kind of marginal though. Like that's
It
only
is
like
marginal,
that's like 1,000 people.
but still, that is shocking. Like, I would not have picked that under any circumstances, not even marginally.
you would have thought that LAFC had would have had a higher attendance because I mean that
Yeah.
actually kind of makes sense to me. Like with the Galaxy being the more established team,
Hmm.
like I mean LAFC has had like a lot of success like recently, but I
Hmm.
mean it wasn't like the Galaxy was like some local yokels, like and they still have star power,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. They've been outside.
yeah, they've been outside.
All
Uh,
right. And 9, we have FC Cincinnati.
that
And
makes
10, we
makes
have
sense to me.
Austin FC.
The top 10 makes sense to me. I would have I definitely would have thought the LAs would have been higher, but like they're these all make sense to me. And
They
some,
would have been higher, but we've since added Charlotte and Nashville who are putting up numbers.
yeah, yeah, and I think the biggest surprise out of this whole top 10 is Cincinnati for me. Like, I mean, I
Why?
know because they're a former USL team, but like, also they've just had some down years, like
They were the Kings, though.
yeah, I mean, they were the kings of USL. Like,
Right.
they was you know, they was some clubs. Like once, like we was playing spades. Like they would have been some clubs. Like
Yeah.
deuce of clubs or some shit like that in the MLS. But it seems like they're pulling it around too. So maybe that's not so surprising. Ooh, okay, let's play a game.
Okay.
All right. Uh,
Looking at the list or not looking at the list?
well, fuck, we've already looked at the list, but yeah, not looking at the list. Not looking at the
Okay.
list. Okay. Out, and we'll do clubs not in the top 10
Oh,
since we've
jeez.
already discussed clubs in the top 10.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Who do you think is higher? Minnesota United or Orlando City?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh. Minnesota.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Wonderwall, they putting up numbers. Exploria is a nice stadium. I've been there. But I don't think it's that big. I think it only seats like 25,000 anyway.
Yeah, when I rode it by, when we went to the Orlando, when I went to Orlando for the Arsenal Chelsea game,
Mhm.
they had it in Camping World Stadium and not the Orlando Exploria Stadium because Camping World's larger.
Mhm.
And I don't know why they fucked around and did it on the same day. Like they did a double header where they had Orlando City was playing the same day as like the Arsenal Chelsea game. So it's
With
kind of
time to
weird.
get between the two stadiums?
Nah, they were like simultaneous.
Oh, nah. Yeah, that's dumb as hell.
Yeah, I don't know why they were doing that because like one of my friends, one of my boys, Tangent, he definitely got like he was standing out in front of Exploria because they're only like
Mhm.
half a mile apart. Like
Mhm.
he was standing out in front of Exploria, like, yeah, I'm here, like come down and grab me because I had the tickets on my
It's like,
phone. And he
nah,
was
bro.
like, I was like, nah, bro, you still got like 20 minutes, bro. Like hit the bricks.
I mean, I
Uh,
guess it does make sense because, MLS is locked by TV, so
yeah,
they can't just shift because you decided to do it friendly on the same day. It's like, oh well, hope they choose us.
yeah, and I'm not even sure Arsenal and Chelsea were on TV. Well, I didn't even check because I was going to the game.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a good one. Who is higher, NYCFC or Philly Union?
NYCFC.
All right.
NYCFC's problem is that they're they're below league average in attendance,
Yeah,
but the biggest issue why their attendance looks so crappy is because they play in a baseball stadium that seats like 40,000.
yeah.
So it looks super empty, but it's actually not poorly attended. It's not where it should be or could be, but it's not poorly attended either. There are We're pretty much in the middle of the pack that I've known for a while. Now year one we were packing it out. We were doing crazy numbers, but yeah, since year one and a half, it's been pretty much about the same with a downtick because several issues with the club for whatever reason. Um, the biggest of them probably not having a soccer specific stadium, but they're not horrible.
Okay, let's do one or two more and get out of here.
Hmm.
Let's see. Let's go with some original clubs. Who do you think has higher attendance? New England Revolution or DC United?
Ooh, DC United.
Oh no.
Really?
Yeah, the Revolution are almost at league average. Like they're just below 20,000 at like 19.5, and
Wow.
DC United's, I don't want to say way below, but like they're comfortably below at like 16,000 down there with the
Wow.
Fire.
With a
And
soccer specific stadium, their stadium is right next to the Nets.
they're down there with the Fire, Red Bull, and Unite, yeah, and the Whitecaps, sorry.
Damn, that's crazy. I can't, listen, going to Foxborough sucks. I've done it many times that they can get 19,000 out to that bum ass stadium is crazy to me. Like that shit is old. I know they've been doing some renovations, so it may be better now. I haven't seen it, since COVID, but yeah, I just never really enjoyed going there.
Well, I mean, like the Northeast is like a pretty old culture. So, like, I feel like, soccer is probably a little more ingrained there
Hmm.
than it would be. Like, I mean, I couldn't imagine, like, if soccer wasn't ingrained there, like making a trip, like, outside of Boston to Foxborough like that. But,
Right. Yeah.
Bastard. Maybe we'll get Gino on here. Maybe we'll get Gino on here. Big Poppy. He's Dominican, lives in Boston. He's one of our boys. We'll
Yeah.
get him on here to talk his New England shit.
Yeah, we got to do that for sure. Nobody gives Gino. I mean, first we'd have to convince him to do it because he doesn't really like to talk much. Even in
Yeah.
real life, like I've met him a couple times, and he's just like, I'm generally quiet. He's super quiet.
Yeah. He's a goalkeeper too. So, like, if we put together like a charity match or something, we got a GK.
Yeah, he's definitely a little off then.
All right, last one.
Hmm.
Let's see. Let me do a good one. All right, we'll do a Texas one. All right.
Ooh.
Houston Dynamo or FC Dallas? Who has the higher attendance?
Oh, man. I think Houston.
Nope.
Dallas has higher? People are going out to Frisco like that?
It's marginal, but yeah. Like Dallas with 16.5,
Oh, they
Houston
had the
with like
16th. Oh, yeah. All right.
yeah,
That's why.
neither one of them are high, which is kind of
Yeah.
surprising. Like I would have thought
Not
that.
surprising at all.
Oh, okay. Well, it's surprising to me that Dallas and Houston are like that low. Or maybe I just don't really know what to judge like MLS attendance on. Like
Yeah.
that might be another thing too. Because a couple of these, there's no way I would have guessed them.
I like Dallas's stadium though. Frisco isn't like, oh my God, that's so out of the way. But Texas is massive,
Yeah.
right? So driving that far in Texas it's a thought. Like you have to commit to it. But their stadium is actually cool. I like the grounds. I like the training pitches and the youth team pitches that they have out in front of the stadium. I like that it's kind of sunken in the ground. Like they just do some really cool stuff over there. I like it. I haven't been to Houston yet. Um, I don't know why. I think Houston is super black, right?
Yeah.
But Houston Dynamo is super white.
I can see that.
so
I can see
so
that.
I've been a little hesitant to go down there because yeah, I just don't know. I have some people that I know down there that are chill, but yeah, I haven't convinced myself to make that trip yet.
Well, when you say Houston is super black, like, it's not like Houston is like city black. Like, Houston
Yeah,
is
no.
probably like the largest country black like population that we got.
Right.
So, like, I could see how there's not a lot of black people going to Houston games. Like,
Right.
they way more interested in the rodeo.
There you go. Thank you for checking out Chop Soccer Pod Short Corners. For more, check us out on Twitter @Chop Soccer Pod and Instagram @Chop Soccer Pod. You know the vibes.